character and get him integrated in the little trio.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot we were doing that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is for
I'm
Prometheus.
not a player.
Yes. I don't know if
Anyway.
this would go on the channel or not, but if it does, hello, whoever.
Yep, I'm just pretending to be a cool DM for a day.
You are a cool dude. What are you talking about? You.
That's true. I've fooled you all.
Up with all of our nonsense, which automatically makes you a cool DM.
Oh man.
Oh,
I almost threw you down a well, but I didn't.
You're welcome. Personally.
I'll get you to the dungeon. Whether or not you do that voluntarily, conscious, and with all your possessions is up to you.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I guess we should say it. Last time we had a one-shot, and, well, it intended to be, like, one night, but, like, we got, like, 3/4 through the planned session time before we actually followed the plot thread that had been given at the very beginning of the session.
Yeah, plot was set up in 5 minutes. 2.5 hours was spent harassing the townsfolk.
Hey, you gave us this cow that gave us purple milk, okay? What can you expect?
It wasn't at the inn! That was the setup, but you were supposed to go to the well! The inn had nothing to do with it!
Selmy was trying to keep people from harassment. That's all I can... She I don't know. I don't think she was very good at it, but she tried.
Anyway, so Selmy and Zark still traveling together, and you guys want to meet up with... I forgot your name already.
Yeah, because you didn't fix it, put it in the chat, so we can't just peek on the side to see who you are. We have to be like, no.
But like, you know, like, fine.
No, you do.
Have to
do whatever. You can change it or you cannot change it. I'm just teasing.
How do I change those? Right, I did that, but it's not. Yeah. Guys, I know what I'm doing.
Change nickname, yeah.
There we go. Corbin.
Corbin. Right.
Alright.
Oh, great. Now someone's vacuuming outside. Well, hopefully it's not as loud as my washer.
It's fine.
Anyway.
Okay.
So, yeah, do you guys want to meet up on the way somewhere?
I would probably I'd be looking for just like a group of adventurers that could utilize my talents.
You're just looking for a group of adventurers, but instead you find us.
The last group I was with, they sort of didn't all make it, so I'm kind of looking for a new one.
They didn't all make it.
Yeah.
All didn't, or all didn't make it.
Oh, I made it. One other made it, but he was like, ran into this really paranoid like teenage kid as he was heading back to his town. And it was like, yeah, I'm adventure, like I'm leaving, and he told me where I could find you guys, so I found you. Just this little 14-year-old kid that has high hopes for the world.
You're all so young. It makes me feel a little bit bad about what I'm about to do to you all.
It's fine.
I can't even remember if I established an age. I mean, I know there was a comment last time about, like, being early 20s, but I don't remember if I actually said that. You also didn't even figure, like, you didn't know when we did the session either. You're just... you just exist. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. Say, who knows what happened to that bard who was with us? Maybe he decided to go to that.
pick a fight with one too many innkeepers.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see him again. Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe.
Greg, one more time, how do you pronounce your character's name? Because I'm Zarnok. Is that it? Zark. Okay, cool. I just think you're like a very intriguing species with how much energy you have. It's very fascinating to me.
Would you have Alrighty, well, in your travels, as you guys are making your way along, you have heard some rumors about townsfolk going mysteriously missing in the mines near a town called Saren that is rather near to where you are right now. You could make it there today.
But will we?
That's the question!
That's the question.
Did we find this out in the previous town that we had been staying at, or how did we come upon this information?
From it at the previous town and people you meet on the way. Since it's close by, word has made it around. The people are like, yeah, people are just going missing. Like there's no sign of them. We have no idea what's happening to them.
There's no evidence being left around, or
no one that you talk to can say anything about evidence. They just know they go in. Some people go into the mine and never come out. And they can't. They haven't found any bodies. They haven't found anything.
Okay.
They have lost many searchers, though.
Ooh.
Okay.
How far away is this mine, or like the city where this mine's located from where we are?
From where you are, walking probably about half a day. If you get a ride, a couple hours.
Okay. Is this a large town that we're in right now? Starting off getting this information, is it a smaller?
You're in a crossroads trading town, so a little bigger.
Right. Hey guys, do you think that we should maybe? I think there's only 30 of us. Hire out some hands to help us find these people. You do? I'm proud of you. And I have two also. Right. Do you think we need like I don't know. I haven't really been with you guys very often. Last group I was with, we had at least 5. He was missing a hand after we fought the dire wolves in the woods. It wasn't a pretty sight at all. Yes. Correct. $12. This is true. Selmy, what do you think? I don't know, some bigger guys that might be able to help us a little bit. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with this part of town. Or this part of
I think brain engaging, sorry.
at least someone that we can use as fodder if things go bad.
Let's not use anyone as fodder, please.
That's worst case scenario, okay? Worst case. I didn't mean it like that. I would rather not have you two die on my watch. Yeah.
I mean, I guess we can see if anybody happens to also be going that way.
With it being a crossroad, can I see if there's anyone that we can hire out?
But also
investigation.
Cool.
It's mostly merchants and farmers and people coming to and from for business. You don't see a lot of adventuring types here. There's some like town's guard, but they're kind of on duty.
Okay. Maybe. Do you guys have things to go down into a mine? I know I don't really have torches. You know, dark might be a little hard to see in, or extra rope. Do we need to pick up some provisions? No, not particularly.
No, I don't. Well, hang on. Do I? I can see in the dark, actually. Sorry, I forgot what character I was playing. Or obviously that was out of character. I'm not in character being like, I forgot which character I was playing. Selmy, I know you're trying to help people, but I think you might be the one who needs help.
Yeah.
So, later. I would actually much enjoy that. Okay, so can I like pick up enough rations for us to be down in the mine for like a week? With some torches and rope for myself, because I don't have any of that.
I also should probably get. I have a tinderbox.
I want like a lot of rope.
Yeah, I don't. I also
or just like string, you know, that we can
like just a really long string so we can do the whole labyrinth.
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
Would we be able to pick that up?
Yeah, you can get that. So food for the 3 of you for a week. That's going to be about 3 gold.
Okay.
Should we all pitch in up gold? Or
I'll cover this for us.
Okay.
I'm trying to, yeah.
You're trying to ingratiate sounds like the wrong word, but you're trying to ingratiate yourself into the group by.
Yeah. So 3 gold for that.
And then you were gonna get rope and torches?
Rope, torches, and like not like really thin string, but enough of like
something that's thick enough that you're not gonna break it by tripping over it.
Right, but something that like we can tie at the entrance and take with us, to like help us, you know, get back to our spot.
Gotcha.
I'm amazed Dark waited this long to say.
I'm gonna pull a little biscuit and give it to him for raising his hand. Good job, buddy. You're doing a good job.
No, I appreciate that, but it's fun to like make up reasons for things happening in character too. You've got it actually.
Here we are.
That might be good to have too. I thought those were what you called people that did labor for free or cheaply. I tried. I looked around. No, not a lot of people are interested in getting into the mine, unfortunately. Spikes?
Cleats?
Nails? Oh, I'm just.
I don't even know out of character about those, so.
Okay, how much are we gonna get?
Uh,
12 feet?
You're talking about.
This is the shopkeeper. It's just like, so, how's 50 feet of rope? Oh, well, who's getting the rope? Hang on, because I found the price for that.
Probably like 500 feet.
Okay. Hang on, I'm bad at math.
All good.
I know we want to get there soon. I just feel like
It's 10 gold for
10
that
gold.
one. Mhm.
Okay, that's good. And then, how about for like those like the like spools of thread that will help us? Yeah, not get lost.
Like just twine?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, you can get some of that just for like a silver, I guess. It's not magic, it's just string.
Right, okay. I'm looking for a lot of it though. I don't know how deep these mines are, how long we're gonna be there.
That's true. All right, so 5 silver and it's like 1,000 feet.
Cool. Can I get 10 gold? 10 golds worth?
Oh yeah, sure. You have like a lot of string now.
Yeah, so that's what?
Absolutely.
2,000. That's gonna be 10,000 feet? Yeah, we'll go with that. 10,000 feet.
And then
I've cleared the shells on these guys, like
I'll take everything you've got.
and then you wanted how many pythons? All right, so that's going to be 6 silver in total to buy them.
I'm just like putting this all in my bag, all the food. And
I mean,
else that we need while we're here in a marketplace. I can't think of anything. Torches. Oh, how much were torches?
Oh, right. We need to do torches. Those are 1 copper piece each. So
I can cover the torches.
How long?
Since I haven't paid for anything, even though it does happen that the torches are apparently the cheapest thing.
They are very cheap. The pythons were scroll
Did you say
past.
12 silver?
They were 5 copper each.
Oh, 5 copper.
Oh, sorry, I thought you wanted for hands and feet. Never mind. It was only 30 or half of whatever I said. Uh-huh.
So it's 12.
Yes, okay. That's the math I did originally.
5
so
copper pieces
the
each.
first time.
Yeah, 60 copper.
If we're looking at the same source.
Which was 6. Yeah. So what I said the first time was correct.
Okay.
Because that's I don't know.
It's 60 copper.
It's 6 copper. 60 copper, which was 6 silver, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I said. That's correct. How many torches do you want? You can get a lot.
How long are these torches gonna last? Like, I know there's varying degrees of how well they're built and made.
They last about a day each.
Okay. I'll go with 7 then.
Slow burning torches. Okay, 7 copper.
Okay.
All right. 7. Are you saying 7 for you or 7 for all of us?
Oh, this is just for me.
Just for you. Okay. Well, I can also get some torches. I'll get like 10.
Sweet.
Just for
That's
the heck
10
of it.
copper or 1 silver, if my math is correct.
I believe so. If I can get this.
No.
Oh yeah, I know. Or if you're looking at this, yeah.
It's okay. It's 100 copper is a gold. So there you go.
So, but you said it. Yeah, so it's 10 copper, so it's 1.
At least it's not super messed up like Harry Potter money.
All those.
That stuff's a nightmare. I think my theory is that they made their money so complicated so that people would be forced to practice math because they don't have any math classes in Hogwarts, so they make up for it with their money system.
That's actually that's funny.
Right.
So it's about half a day's journey.
Also, I should preface: I'm not a stealth. I am small, but I'm not stealth.
You're small but not stealthy. Good to know.
Let's go the fastest way first to get to. Do we know where the mine is, or do we just know it's the next town? Then we're gonna have to find out. We have a
Yeah,
map.
the town of Saren is a mining town. So the mine is, and it's on the side of a mountain. You're near the mountains right now. You'll just head up into the mountains to find the little town, and the mine is, you figure, right around there.
I don't know. There look to be like there's several carts heading up that way. I can pay for travel for us if we want to conserve our energy, or do you think we just want to hike up there? I'm not super slow, but I mean,
Compared to him, we're slow.
I mean that's
We're
fair.
just constant running.
Yeah. All right, you do that.
Nah, there's a lot of carts coming and going, and you can tell which ones are headed up to the mine because they're carrying like mining equipment, and they're not coming with the products of the mine. Like they don't have the stone and things in them that are being brought from the mine. So you can tell which ones are headed up there. All right, so you approach one of the, I don't know, whatever this guy is. He's got his Carters. He's a little old human man with a grizzly beard. Want to ride? Where?
The town is called Saren.
You're headed to Saren. I'm headed that way. What's your business up there? Well, I'll warn you, kid. You might just be the next one to disappear. He falls out of his little seat.
I'm just gonna like walk up to him. I have like my hood up with my mask on that covers my face. It's very colorful, like decorative animal mask that's sort of besides my identity. Just try and help him up and put a gold in my hand and sort of hand it to him. Sorry for my friend. He tends to be quite fast spoken. But if you wouldn't mind, I'm gonna just slip another gold into his hands. If you wouldn't mind giving us a ride up there.
You know what? If you kids want to go into it, that's fine. Just get in the cart. We're leaving. And he points at Zion and says, "Don't talk anymore."
He has a lot of interesting things to say, though. I mean,
Zark.
You want to ride or not? As soon as you guys roll in, he starts going. He's like, "I'm doing this for the money."
So, what do you work for the mines, sir, or just bring supplies?
I'm mostly just carrying things up and down to the town now. I'm a bit old to be doing the heavy work in the mines now. Although if we can't figure out where everyone's disappearing to, the mine might just close up.
Because everybody's disappearing, or are there other reasons?
Yeah, a town with no people.
How many people have gone missing?
Well, first we noticed was 2 was missing, and then several went in to look for them and didn't come out. I think last count was 10.
Was
Well, they should have sent us word. To disappear on their families like that, so.
have there been any previous has there been any previous dangers associated with the mine? I mean, aside from the normal mining dangers.
Mining's always dangerous, but normally you can tell when something's happened, like a cave-in or anything like that. There's always evidence. There's nothing seems to have changed. They're just gone. Circling the way.
What type of mine is this? Gold, coal, silver, other ore?
Coal. Nothing shiny.
Has it been a case of just people passing away? There's a lot of harmful chemicals with coal. Gases and stuff that are trapped in the earth. That kills people. Is that a possibility?
I mean, usually you'd be able to find the bodies.
I went down far enough or in a different tunnel.
I suppose.
Interesting. How far up are we now?
As you've been talking, you're ascending the side of the mountain. You can't see the town yet, but you're going up the side of the mountain.
Up at this other town, do you think they would have, small birds, canaries, other such things that we might be able to purchase to take down with us?
Maybe. I mean, I know we've got them. I mean, this is our whole way of life. I don't know how willing they'll be to part with them right now, other than I guess we don't really need them if we're not doing a lot of mining. So, I mean, I guess you could probably find one.
Just making sure.
Yeah. Anything else before you guys get there?
Oh, I'm just going to be entertaining Zarnak with anything that he's saying, just listening intently and smiling and moving.
All right.
I'm going to show Zarnak a really fun, the knife game with his, energy. Just pull out a dart.
Just
You want to try? No, I set my hand in the car, or I pull out a piece of wood. Yeah, and just start the knife game.
The knife game.
You want to try? Taught you how to get play cards, I should say. He's who taught you how to play cards? Where'd you learn?
Yes.
Is it fun?
And you throw
fall it on the road.
And half of them are now on the road behind you.
As one of them is falling, can I take a dart and try and toss it at the card and have it pin it to a tree?
Sure.
Aren't we on the cart? Or
Well, what?
aren't we on the cart? You said you're tossing a dart at the cart.
At the card. Just to show off, as I'm just.
Okay, I thought you said you're tossing.
24.
You nail it. It's very impressive.
Should I roll to see whether I was actually looking?
Yeah.
I'll pull out a replacement card. I have a deck of cards too. Here you go. I like to practice that, and I'll hand it to Zarnik.
Like, did you do something?
And then I'll just point at the tree to see like
Go
this
pick up
dart
your
that's
cards.
piercing through like the King of Hearts like forehead is right there.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, 52 card pickup is a good idea.
Tell me, have you found any like good outlet for this energy? Like, apparently this knife game isn't good enough. What can we do for this poor guy?
That's what I've been.
We'll have to
All
figure
right.
out something.
Zark, how about another round of 52 card pickup?
We don't need him too tired.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then catch the card. I roll dexterity. This does not go well. The cards get in your way and you can't see what you're doing and you get the knife stuck. Fortunately, not in his hand.
Oh, not in his hand? Is that what you said?
Not in his hand.
Oh, wait, I freak out for a second, like, oh, okay. We'll
But-
try one thing at a time. There
Are
you
you
go.
gonna put your cards, or are you just gonna leave them fading away in the distance?
I'm not.
As Zark comes back after picking up his cards again, you guys come around the bend and the town comes into view. And as you enter the town, the man stops the wagon and says, "All right, get off."
Thank you.
What's your question? Get off.
I'm just kind of blushing behind my mask.
I'm gonna hand the guy a gold. I mean, I know. Well, right?
Made, like more than his weekly earnings.
You guys have given 3 gold to apologize for Zark. He's like, "This is a good day, even though I have a headache now."
Do you need help unloading your cart?
He glances at Zark and is like, "No, I'm fine.
No, I mean I can just
I'm good. It's fine."
Hey, Zark, what's that clear off over, 200 feet away over there? Why don't you go check it out? if you would like some help with.
Yes, well, if you're still here when he comes back, I will have the same problem. So thank you, but no thank you.
All right. So where are we gonna find this bird that we can possibly hire and talk to? I don't know, whoever's in charge, the guy that runs the mine.
Oh, you can find him in the town hall. It's the biggest building here. It's hard to miss.
All right. I'll just bow my head and walk off.
All right. Town hall, biggest building. There's people milling about. Running around. There's a bit of a crowd in this town, more than you would expect from the tiny little mining village thing here, and you do notice as you're going through that quite a few people seem to be kind of packing up as if they might be leaving, and they don't look super excited about this. There's a lot of whisperings about like, well, what are we going to do if we don't have, I mean, this is our whole way of life. What are we going to do without the mine? And of course, people whispering about the missing people.
Just gonna like kind of pull on. Like I'm only 5'3". I'm just like pull on the shirt of one of the guys. Is everything okay here?
Not exactly, kid. We've got a lot of missing people around, and we're trying to deal with it.
That's what we're here for. I'm gonna like fight. Like around.
You got a
See Selmy.
14-year-old, a gnome, and
Like, sort of point to
his
Selmy and
tallest
then be
is
like,
the most hyperactive.
try and find Zarnage just anywhere and be like, hey, he's over there somewhere. We're here to help you guys out.
Look, kid, mines are dangerous in the best of times, and these aren't exactly the best of times. Where's your parent?
Oh, I think they, they're not around. They're not here. So that's why I'm here, to help you guys. That's kind of what I do.
I mean, I cannot in good conscience send a kid into the mine.
And I have a good conscience and a commenter like yourself into the mine either. So it seems like we're at an impasse. So where's the guy that's going to give me permission to go into this mine? Or I mean, I should say, where's the guy that's going to pay me to go into this mine? Because, we're helping you guys out, so we should get paid.
Sorry, Selmy, did you want to say something?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So I'm still getting back into Selmy, but it's taking an extra second.
You're good.
Selmy is gonna want to help, but okay. Zark is too distracting, even when he's only posting GIFs.
Alright, you guys are talking, someone approaches from behind you and says, well, if you're looking, it sounds like you're looking for me. And you turn around to see another human man. This town seems to be mostly humans. There's a couple maybe dwarves and half-elves around, but it's mostly a human town. It's a big burly guy with bushy red hair and a bushy red beard, and he says, how can I help you?
I'm going to just be looking up at him like, mask is still on. Well, we're here to help you guys, actually. I heard you guys are having some trouble, and we bought unnecessary supplies, which I'm assuming we're going to be reimbursed for finding these people.
Oh,
and
no.
Then you're going to pay us, right? Because we're going to go fight whatever's down there for you.
I'm sure he's joking. We would love to...
Why would I be joking? We're risking our lives to go save the town people and make sure that they get the rest of their business. I would be joking.
Well, you say what you want, but, like... Shouldn't the helping others, like...
Yeah, that's why we're here. We're here to help them. But, you can't really make a living as an adventurer if you don't get paid for helping others.
Well, maybe...
All right. We'll be more than happy to reimburse you for costs if and when our people are retrieved, and if you can tell us why they've disappeared in the first place. Ideally, yes, we would not have to worry about whatever it is, but since we don't know what it is, at least telling us what it is would be greatly appreciated.
All right. So...
Trying to make a living as an adventurer, huh, kid?
I mean, my parents are adventurers. My younger brother, he keeps looking up to me, so I gotta be an adventurer for him. Kind of runs in the family. It's what we do.
It's a dangerous line of work.
For those that have not experienced.
And do you have experience?
I'm just going to, let's see. How crowded is it around here?
You've attracted a bit of a crowd.
I'm just gonna put my hands out. If everybody could take just a step back. I don't want to hurt. Don't want anybody to get hurt. Please.
They step back immediately.
Okay, I'm going to just use Firebolt cantrip at the ground. Not like aiming to burn anything, just...
Sure.
I can do stuff.
All right, very impressive.
He can do stuff. He has more energy than anybody I've ever seen. Like, still trying to look for him.
Yeah, where is Zark? Is Zark here? Is he running around still?
I will, Selby is like, at this point, she knows every once in a while, just to check. So I'm just gonna see if she finds,
Well, he looks at you two and he says, is just the two of you going, sir?
I mean,
somebody else.
there is a third person.
And then if we can, maybe hire a guide into this mine, so we don't get lost, that'd be kind of nice.
Well, we're not too keen on going in right now, but we can give you a map.
Oh, that'd be very helpful.
All right. He sends someone off to go get a map. Says, where is your third person?
I don't know.
I'm gonna notice Zark, and I'm gonna be like, Zark, shingles are more fragile than you'd think. Please get off of the nice people's houses.
We don't. I'm just blushing underneath from embarrassment. Do you guys have any form of communication, like sending stone wise, that we could keep in contact with you? The guy that gave us a ride up on the cart also said you might have birds that we can take in, just in case there's poisoning in there. I mean, we don't want to sacrifice the bird. Obviously, they're a valuable resource, but if we don't make it out, you guys don't make it out, and we all die.
That's the whole point of the canaries.
Mm-hmm. So do you have one that we can
Yes.
rent and or buy off of you?
You know what? I'll just lend it to you.
Okay, if it doesn't come back alive, then we know what happened down there.
Yep. We haven't found evidence of that yet, but if you do...
Better safe than sorry, right? You wouldn't want it on your conscience that a 14-year-old kid has passed away in your mind, right? You might want to give as much help as possible.
Are you trying to talk me out of letting you go?
No, I'm saying you want to help us as much as possible to ensure that we're all going to live.
Well, I can give you a map and I can give you a bird.
Well, that's better than nothing. And as for
comes back and he hands you a map and a little cage with a little canary in it.
I'll hold on to the map since I'm.
He hands it to Sammy.
Yeah. The bird too, or just the map?
He handed the map to Corbin and the bird to you.
I'm just
I feel like our heights and our maturity are inverse.
Yeah.
But Dragonborn is probably taller than human, which is definitely taller than gnome. Are you human? You are human, right?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm only 5'3" though, so
that's as tall as I am in real life. So you're only 5'3", and I'm like, that's my actual height. So I don't know what.
Speaking though, I mean, I'm not super. I haven't hit my growth spurt yet. Okay, slowly getting into it. We did. Who?
You should probably let her hang on to that bird, kid.
What I'm thinking. I'm gonna need a torch. You don't need one.
I've got some.
Well, I know, but you and I need a torch. Selmy doesn't. So if Selmy holds onto the bird,
that's true. I got a bunch of torches that I don't even need. Wow, good.
I mean, it's good to have backup, though. You could. I wouldn't suggest it, but we could. We certainly need to conserve them. How big is this mine, sir? If I might ask.
It goes pretty deep. It's an old mine. We've been here for generations. The entrance. I'll show you. So he starts leading you guys towards the back of the town, the opposite side you came in at, towards a more rocky area to show you the entrance to the mine.
Okay.
That's
looking around at the people. Do they look worried about what's going on? Are they frustrated? How are they? What is the general reaction among the populace? Because you said there was a group of them gathered together.
Yeah, they look pretty spooked about it all. Yeah, because they are used to mining accidents or something will claim a life, but whatever's happening now is very different from everything they're used to as a crisis. So they're quite spooked and quite worried.
Okay. All right. And so the guy as we're walking, I'm just gonna be talking to this guy trying to get more information. So the kind of gentleman that was helping us get up here, he said originally there were 2 people that went, and then you sent a group of 8 in to find them, and they all went missing?
Not exactly. A group of 3 went in looking for them. And then it was once it got up to 10 is when we closed down the mine because people were still going to work. The search party disappeared, and then a few more, and now.
Okay,
No.
so it wasn't that you sent more search parties then, it was just one search party.
There was the one that I know of. The others may have gone looking as well on their own.
Like our party.
You are a part.
Like a group.
Yeah, our group. You know? We'll have a party after. If we do good and we help them. Yeah, with Kate.
Bring back our people, throw you a party.
Yes. He's really good with his hands. Okay, don't doubt him. He's really good with his hands. Really good. He's super fast.
That's great.
It's more than I can say for some people I've known. But did they go missing while they were at work, or did something happen and then they disappeared before? Like, were they previous miners and they just didn't come up, or what happened?
I know for sure they were all in the mine and then didn't come out. Whatever happened to them happened in the mine.
Before we head in, do you mind if we have just a chat with their supervisor, whoever was in charge of them? Because I mean, if you didn't know where they were, you would think that their supervisor would understand where they were. So maybe we can get an idea of where here on the map they went missing in the first place.
Well, we know where they were supposed to be, and he points to a section on the map. They were supposed to be around there.
Okay. And they didn't check in with their supervisor, so he knew that they were supposed to be here?
What?
I mean, like, there has to be some sort of order, right?
Yeah, we knew that they were supposed to be there.
Right, but it doesn't mean that they were there if they were supposed to be.
Yeah, well, the reason we don't know is because they're missing. So we don't know if they were on their way there when they disappeared, if they went there, if they left and went somewhere else for like a break.
Okay. I see what you're saying. And how far is it to this point?
Oh, you can make it. Depending on how good you are at reading maps, you can probably get there in about an hour.
I'm holding the map. I put the map in my. I am holding it.
All right. Yeah, it seems like a better idea.
I'm also holding. So I'm holding a bird and a map, I guess.
Yeah. Around that area, we haven't had any problems with the birds. We haven't had any signs of any kind of gas leak or anything. Of course, better safe than sorry. But that's all.
Have there been fights within the mine? Are there people that don't necessarily get along with each other that maybe would have tried to... I don't want to assume the worst of the people here, as I'm not a native, but had problems with each other and they might have murdered them, and then this is just one big cover-up?
Cover-up to where they've murdered 10 people and we haven't found the bodies or blood?
It's a mine. People could get... There's more than one way to kill somebody than with, you know...
It's impossible. It's very possible that's happened. It just seems unlikely. I don't think there's anyone with that much of a grudge, I guess.
He's being forthright in this.
Make an insight check.
$18.
Yes, he's being very honest with you.
Okay. And you haven't had...
He's like, I can't rule anything out because we haven't found anything.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. And previous mining excursions, have there been any sights of, let's see, goblins, kobolds, anything else that was, monsters.
About 20 years ago, we had a little bitty kobold infestation, but that's been taken care of.
We haven't seen that's
them
when lost her hand.
So it's...
Oh, I guess you're just waiting until they're dead. Anyway, sorry. So they've been taken care of. So there were already tunnels within the mines then?
Yeah, there's some tunnels that are natural. Some of them are the ones that we've dug out, but there hasn't been signs of life other than us in them in years.
Okay. Well, I think that's all I need for more information. Tell me, any other questions for the good man before we negotiate price?
Sorry, my brain. I'll just blame all of my out of itness on Zark being too.
Zark is just checking.
Zark, you got any questions for him before we go?
Any relevant questions?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Either.
If you find milk in the mines, don't drink it. I don't know where it was coming from.
Now remember, yeah, that brings up a good point. Remember, Zark, don't Ivan's off somewhere, so don't eat or drink anything unless like anything just that you find unless like if it's in your pocket, it's probably fine.
I bought food for us. All right.
Yes.
And I have water. Yes. So that way we'll have provisions. Yes.
But yeah, do not eat, drink, or lick random things that are not approved of.
Now, onto the course of price for our services. Usually, on most situations, I haven't been with this group long, but with my other groups on similar situations, going into deep dark tunnels where, chance of death, we charge on average 150 gold per person. Considering that this is not only an extermination mission, which it possibly is, possibly not, but also a rescue mission where we might have to be a little bit more careful, I think we might need to raise those rates up to 200 gold per person.
Look, kid, we're not a wealthy town.
You're a mining town. That is the definition of wealth.
Oh, fine. You tell me about my own financial situation.
I mean, I can help you if you need.
Corvin, you really should lay off.
I'm just being... I know they haven't mined for 10 days, but it's not like all their money is just gone after 10 days. Unless you're not good at, budgeting money, which I know some people that are really good with that, and they could come in and assist you and help teach you that if you'd like. If not, I think 200 gold per person is a reasonable rate.
How about this? We can give you 20 gold per man you recover of ours, and another 100 gold if you can assure us no more will disappear.
Okay. Is that per person or for our entire group?
That's in total.
In total. So in total, it's 300. That is. Huh.
So
350, and we bring back proof that whatever was doing this is taken care of. Instead of just our word.
What?
350, and we bring back proof of whatever has caused these people to go missing, instead of you just going on our word saying it's been taken care of.
We'll take your original offer, okay?
I'm going to say the whole assure us no one else will go missing, that you would have to prove it. We're not just going to...
You didn't say that, so I was just throwing this out.
Yeah.
I would also like this in writing, please.
You might have mentioned that before I brought you all the way out to the entrance of the mine.
We could have also talked prices before you tried bringing this out here, but you seem to avoid that subject, so I thought I'd bring it up at the end.
He looks at Stone.
And I'm gonna pull out a piece of parchment with a little bit of ink vial with a quill. Oh.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not going to write the contract on the map. Here.
No, yeah, but
Would you like me to write it down?
yes, and we can all sign it.
Great. He takes the paper. He writes it down. He doesn't have the best handwriting, but it's legible.
What's the name on the contract? He hasn't introduced himself.
Oh, yeah, his name's Rupert.
Rupert. I'll take it and I'll sign my name and hand it to Selmy.
Sure. Well, I'll read over it, make sure. Because did you write the? Did
Rupert
Corbin
wrote
write the? Rupert wrote. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Make sure that all seems in order. Yeah, if Corbin wrote it, I'd be looking closer and be like, Corbin, why did you put? You did not agree to 300.
It does
It's very
say
straightforward and very simple.
it does say 20 gold per person and
Per man
Okay,
recovered. Risk alive. If you recover them dead, it'll be 10. Because we would still like to bury our dead.
right.
But
Yes, I figure so. That sounds reasonable.
alive is preferable.
Mm-hmm. And one last question as they're signing this. Is there lighting that's already provided down there? I know that there are some mines throughout different parts of the world that have, found a way of keeping lighting down there. Is this one of them, or is this we're gonna sort of be going in dark?
There's lanterns. You'll probably need to relight them if you find any down there, since we haven't been there. We haven't been in the mine in a little bit. Our lights down there probably are not burning anymore. We're not a wealthy and magic town either, so you won't find any magic lighting, if that's what you mean.
Alrighty. Very good.
He's gonna wait so he can get the contract back and hold on to it while you guys go. He's like,
Yes.
okay, what is Zarn doing? Oh no! Just
He's trying to.
it's okay, just like an X. Just
Yeah, X.
It's
We'll know.
oh, that's
One
right.
X
That's
don't
great.
cover up the whole thing.
He takes it back. He's like, that's wonderful.
Oh, excuse me. I would prefer to hold on to this. I don't want any alterations being made. Well, we could do that, and I'll pull out a piece of paper and I'll just quickly write out what he's written, and then have everybody word for word, so that way both of us have the same copy and hand it around.
Selmy is just like, I'm sure. This is
Well,
not what
That's
I'm
the
here
whole
for.
writing.
He's gonna look at it and make sure it actually says the same thing he wrote down.
Yeah,
It does, it
Selmy
does.
would also
Does.
make sure.
I'm not going to write anything. Yeah.
He's like, all right,
Well,
good
then,
luck.
very well. I'm gonna kind of bow to him. Oh, I didn't think of asking this, but randomly just popped in my head. Did these appearances happen in the evening or morning, beginning of the day? Sporadic?
Hard to say.
Hard to say.
Hard to say since there's no witnesses, and they just sort of went to work in the morning and didn't come back, and we don't know.
They all went missing in the same area? Or they were supposed to all be in the same area?
Well, the search party should have been searching the area they should have been.
But everybody after the search party.
Same general area, yeah.
All right, I think we know where to start. Where?
Good luck.
You're going into the mine?
You're
Don't go in yet.
What time of day is it right now?
Yeah.
at about midday.
Midday? I'm ready to go if you guys are ready.
I'm just double checking my my spells, although I don't think I can I set them up before the session, but I think I have to do a long rest and then take a minute to change them, so I'm just figuring out if any of them. I've got detect magic. Be good. And
While you're doing that, I'm gonna get a cup of water.
good idea.
I love it. Corbin loves it. It's very intriguing to him. You are the childhood that he never had, so he loves being around you. So what's the plan, guys? Who's
Well, first, before anything else, we need to go over the rules, Dirk.
Oh, this would be very helpful, and then I'll stick out one of my torches. Do you mind?
Now,
Very good.
Zach, before we continue, just remember, do not eat, drink, or consume any. Do not consume or lick or put in your mouth anything that that we did not bring in with us. What is what? Oh, consume. That means to like put inside you, like eat or drink. Gotta be all lawyer specific. Whereas this it means this, and this. No, that's true. Are you 5?
So
11 days.
So, yeah, no idea if this is our first thing since meeting. This is probably our first thing since meeting up with Corbin, huh? We
yeah,
just met.
that's why I was
Yeah.
asking guys. What? I mean, I kind of explained. I prefer the
So-
offensive, but I have some defensive capabilities. I'm prepared at this moment for not really if there's somebody doing this, I'm talking up. It's very good.
You're punching Corbin. Oh no, you're saying that's what you
No.
do. I thought you're saying you walk up to Corbin and you punch him. Okay. Okay,
What is-
good. It's just like I just walk up to the other PC and just start punching him for no reason.
What's the game plan? Do we want to put the canary on one of our backpacks, or do you want to be holding on to it the entire time? As long as somebody's in the back and they're sort of keeping an eye on it every now and then, just to make sure.
I can probably hold on.
Do we want to head in that way? There are advantages to both. If we go, what was his name?
Rupert.
No, Rupert. No, I was gonna say Rasputin. Rupert, is he still around?
Yeah, he's still there.
How big are the tunnels on average?
Most of the tunnels are big enough for probably all three of you to walk side by side, and you got to be able to get our supplies and cart things in and out. Some of the newer ones are smaller, but the main ways that you'll be going for most of it on your way there is pretty wide, about 50.
Very good. Oh, and one final question. We don't know these mines very well. We obviously have the map, but is there some type of rope or string that you have that we might be able to use to help keep track of things?
Didn't you just buy a bunch?
I'm not going to look. That's on me. I'm just going to keep looking at him.
And he looked around and said, well, if you have string, you're welcome to tie it to one of the lantern posts here at the beginning, and you to guide you.
But you said these mines are expensive, though. I'm not sure if I got enough. That's the problem.
You can come back to town.
Sure. Can I pull out? Can I carve? Do I have permission to carve symbols to help us keep track?
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Just don't do anything structurally damaging, or you will.
Oh no, it's just going to be a simple little carving into the stone.
Good.
Building a.
I think we're good with that.
Yes. All right. Well, is everybody ready? I said we just go side by side.
Right.
Selmy, do you want to be in the middle?
I'm just picturing.
We could do V formation. That is.
No. I'm saying height. Height.
Oh.
Duh.
That's yes. That one, yes, that one's a little bit riskier. I feel like in this situation where something comes up behind us, the person in the back wouldn't have as much of a good time. Whereas if you're straightforward, all of us can see in the person. There's two people in the back instead of just one.
Let's just go.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of bow over and
I'll be
making my way.
If we do like a 3, probably Selmy in front since she's shorter.
Okay. Selmy, do you mind if I put the canary on your backpack?
I mean, I'm already. Oh wait.
You were carrying it.
I was already carrying it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just take it and pull out a little bit of string and cut it with rapier. Just unsheath it. It's not really rapier. Well, it is a rapier, but like I do have a dagger too, but like it has as a rapier. I want to just flavor it sort of like as a what's it called? What are they called? Not
a Swiss Army knife, like a.
No, that's longer. That's
Switchblade.
No, sorry.
You're good.
What is it called? It's a blah, 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 blah. It would be like more like a katana. It's the shorter one. A tanto. That's what it is. That's more of that. But I'll cut it and make sure it's thick enough and tie it around Selmy's backpack so that way. We're ready to go.
Okay.
And I'll be
happily
about every 100 feet. I'll just like carve an arrow heading back towards the entrance.
And we've also got the string coming that we're
right.
Okay.
We'll wait until we get in a little bit farther for that. I feel like I don't want anybody outside to
like untie it.
Yeah, might not be good.
I mean, you could just like tie it outside, but then also tie it inside.
Well, that's fair. That's true. Good idea.
Corbin,
could you help maybe reach? Not Corbin. Sorry.
You're just talking to yourself. Sorry. Hey, Zark. Can you go tie this back over there and then come back?
And I'm lighting every lantern that's on the wall that I can see.
Okay.
As we're heading in. As we're going through, I should say. So. I'll tie one around the first lamp that we find also. Like, so it's not burning, obviously, but tie it around it so that way. Just in case this doesn't work out very well. And we'll start going.
Lanterns are about every 50 to 100 feet or so. Definitely one at every crossroads you come to. But tying a knot will be a survival.
Find out if we're all gonna. Oh, pretty good.
Good job. It's not. It's a good knot.
Good job.
All right.
Now come back. With this. Yeah, I guess he took a loose end. Yeah, now come back here, and let's keep going. And yes. No. Because it could hurt. Or it could start a fire where we don't want fire.
Sorry. We're gonna be sneaky, okay? This means we're playing the quiet game. Have you ever played the quiet game? Oh,
this is a fun quiet game. Clank.
If you do good with this quiet game, then you get 10 gold pieces. I'm gonna just show 10 gold in my hand, and 15 if you're really good at it. Do you want some help? And I'll like pull out this rag. We can put this sort of like as a gag, or like around your mouth to help keep you quiet, if you would like. Oh, that's true. But remember, we want to be sneaky. If we fight something, you can scream and roar and shout and beat it up. But this is before we get there.
It's like we're playing. We're like it's like we're playing hide and seek, but we're not. But instead of hiding. No, instead of hiding ourselves, we're hiding our sound.
Mm-hmm. By not making it. Whispering is okay. If we whisper, if you need to talk, you can whisper. Okay. Yeah, you can whisper. I'll give you. I'll break off a part of a part of like this little cracker I have and give it to you. Good job.
You're gonna be sneaky. Everybody make a stealth check.
All right.
I mean, I'm not very sneaky. I think this will give me. Wait, I think I have disadvantage on stealth though. Usually it automatically does that. Okay.
Yeah, usually it'll automatically do it, so I think you're good.
Well, it would normally show in here though, so it would be like cross out the one that. So.
Yeah. Are you supposed to have disadvantage?
I'm supposed to have disadvantage unless I have something else giving me advantage, but I don't think so.
What, are you in full plate or something?
I mean, I'm in chainmail. Let me see this.
I was just wondering why you have disadvantage.
It's because I'm wearing heavy chainmail armor.
Oh, it is the armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Such. Oh, but somehow I'm the sneakiest.
Yeah.
I am the shortest. That's probably what it is.
I'm trying to keep Zark just quiet the entire time. Like engage him in quiet whispers, so that would be my excuse. And I am conditioning you. So every time, every 5 minutes or so that you're being sneaky, I'll give you a piece of a cookie. Yeah.
All right.
We'll make it every minute. Every minute. I'm just breaking into small pieces.
Quiet. And you make your way through the mines, and eventually you find your way to the place that was indicated on the map. And there are some side tunnels here that are a little bit smaller. Some of them look a little bit newer. Everybody make a perception check.
And be quiet, attempting to be quiet.
And the other two of you recognize that one of these little side tunnels looks even newer than the others. And as you peek your heads down and you see at the back of it, it looks like the mining work in the back of it has broken through to another chamber.
Okay. So is this area that we're in right now? Is it just tunnels, or has it been set up sort of like as a base camp area where there's tables and other things?
Just tunnels.
Just tunnels. Okay.
So, hang on. Just switch between tabs. I should.
Is there any air draft coming from this newer tunnel? Any noises? Any sounds? Anything? Or does it just look like it's a newer tunnel?
Are you getting closer to it, or are you staying at the other end of the tunnel?
I'm gonna stay with him from where I am right now, but just saying immediately without getting closer.
You can't see anything else other than you think it opens up into something else, but you can't see any details of that. Just that it goes somewhere.
Okay.
Well, if you guys want to sit for, well, let's see. I think I want to do detect magic, but I can do it as a ritual if you guys want to sit for 10 minutes in case we come across anything where I want those spell slots. If you got want.
The more we have, that's good. I also have some ball bearings. I could toss one down and see if we hear anything.
Yes, you do that while I'm casting magic.
Are you able to? Do you have the light cantrip?
Not currently. My current cantrips that I have are mending, minor illusion, spare the dying, and thaumaturgy. However you say that.
Okay, never mind. All right, I was gonna see if you just like put light on the ball you're playing, but that's okay. I'll just take the ball bearing. I'll get closer to the tunnel and toss it out to see like if there's anything that scurries after it or if anything's going on there. If I hear any noises of anything moving.
Are you trying to toss it into the opening?
Yeah.
Okay. You hear it clank, clank, clank as it rolls and bounces a little on the rocks, and then all of the sound from it stops.
I'll wait about 10 seconds, maybe 15, and see if there's any noises coming.
Nope.
No noises. Right. Zombie's doing that. I think we're okay for now. I'm just going to be like keeping an eye out on all of the tunnels, seeing if there's anything. Specifically, like this newer one, but.
Okay. So Zombie's doing ritual detect magic?
Mm-hmm. So it's 10-minute to cast since I'm doing it ritually.
Okay. And then, Zarn, did you have anything else you were doing during that 10 minutes?
Hopefully not interrupting. Oh, nice. Good intelligence there.
I'll just go over what somebody's working on and sort of take the map and see, is this tunnel...
The one that you... so the one they're looking down that has the broken out wall at the back, you can see that there's a mark on it that's like a newer one because they're updating this map as they make new tunnels. So there's a very new mark on that one, marking where this tunnel is, but not marking anything beyond it.
I think that answers your question, sir. Well, that's where we are right now. Right, and then there's this new place, and that's not really written down here on the map. That or something. Oh, maybe. But why would they be making a new town down here? Is it warmer? Well, I'm asking the DM. Is it?
No.
Okay. I don't think we're at a volcano. If we were like, near a volcano, it would be. But I don't think that's where we are. I can see what you're saying. It doesn't really work like that. Some places it does, but here it doesn't. No.
All right. Well, the 10 minutes pass. Oh, go ahead.
Heat rises. Did you know that? That's why like smoke goes upwards. And like if you're like on a bunk bed in the summer, like how you're like sitting at the top, it's always hotter than it is down below. Because I'll have to show you one of them sometime. Really cool.
All right, the 10 minutes pass, and you cast Detect Magic, and you definitely sense magic coming from farther in that.
Can I tell the School of Magic?
Let me see here. I always forget about that part.
You're good. I know you. It doesn't really matter until someone is like, "I'm going to cast Detect Magic," and you're like, "Oh, what kind?" Right.
I believe it is conjuration.
I'm going to try it and say, well, there's definitely magic over there. And then I'm going to try and think about the conjuration spells that I would know about.
Make an Arcana check.
All right. It's 15.
This isn't one that you have encountered before. You're not familiar with this specific spell. Let me see what something comparable might be. Let's see. But you do know that conjuration can be used to bring things from other planes or places of existence to other into this plane of existence.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna be like, well, I'm not sure what's over there, guys, but we need to be extra careful, okay?
Okay. You're doing a great job. We'll break off another piece.
You are doing a great job. Did you say you gave him another thing? Yes. Selmy is silently like thanking the goddess she serves that Corvin has come in. It's like, thank you so for aligning our paths. I mean, it's not perfect, but okay.
Better than nothing.
Yes. Well, better than better to have a kind of peace in the group, instead of having to constantly keep certain people from trying to take advantage of certain other people. I mean, this is out of character and/or in Selmy's head, so this is not being said out loud. Just I don't know, for flavor. Flavor is probably the wrong word.
Selmy's internal dialogue.
Yes. All right. So
you're gonna be careful. What's the game plan then? I'm going to mark. I'm gonna mark.
We're gonna step it up a level. We're gonna add
a larger, like a larger arrow pointing in the direction that we need to. So I'll have it on heading into the tunnel, a point when pointing back, and then as we turn to head back up, I'll have larger ones on both sides of the wall, so that way we know for sure that this is the way to get out.
Okay.
And is there anything to tie a new section of string off here?
Nothing to really tie it. It's a newer area, so they don't have an established lantern sconce or anything.
Sorry, could you? And I'll pull out a dart. Do you think you could put this into the wall? Do you have anything that you can shove this? I thought you made those for climbing, right? This dart is so I can tie a knot around it, so we can put this in. We need my string around it. If we can put this in the wall, we don't want to use those yet. Yeah, let's go. Or if you could just punch it in or something. I don't. Like a kunai, so yeah. Right. I don't. Does Selmy have a shield?
Selmy does have a shield, yeah.
Do you think we could use this and hammer it in?
Use the shield to hammer it in?
Yeah.
Shield bash.
Sure, we can do that.
Okay, so can we put this dart into the wall?
Okay. Make a strength check, whoever's doing that.
I mean, I guess it's my shield, so I'll try. Although, depending on where it is on the wall, someone might have.
I want to keep this one. I'm gonna put this one lower. I don't want it to be like super up there. I want this to be lower to the ground, so it's not like super visible.
Because Selby is 3 feet tall, so. Okay. So if it's closer to the ground, then.
Gotta love
it. But in this campaign, the old is 30, whereas in the other campaign, the oldest is like multiple centuries. Yeah.
It's true. The age range is different.
Yes. All right. So Selmy is gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, hey.
Yeah, it's getting into the wall there. It's rock. Okay, I roll an attack, I guess. Do it. Finish him.
All I can think of is like, hopefully that doesn't dig into your palm or break instead of being pushed into the stone. Oh, that you're doing the right. I was thinking about the dart. Sorry.
It's a kunai, so it's like a sharp, and then has like a little handle, right, and then like a little like a circle at the end. Like.
I thought it was the pipe. Whatever it is, it's stuck in the rock now.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna tie a knot around it, make it pretty good.
Okay.
This should be good. How much rope? How much string would I have left?
How much did you buy?
I bought 10,000 feet.
Yeah, you've used like 3,000 feet. So you have about 1,000 left. All right. So you've tied that off. Are you guys headed into the next chamber? Or?
I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna check. Well, we want to make sure we have a game plan, and that Zark doesn't go running into trouble especially when we don't know what trouble is.
Is it? This is like it's with our torches. It's like dim light, right?
Mm-hmm.
Me lucky.
Yeah, you can see around you. You just can't.
Right. Okay. No, this is just for in case something attacks us. All right.
Yes.
Is it still like the same distance? Would we be able to sit in our like V formation, or
this one's smaller? You'll have to go. You could go 2 at a time, so your V formation would still work since that'd be 2 and 1. Yeah, you just can't go all 3 abreast.
Right. Do we just keep doing what we're doing? Tell me if there's any troubles, you just move behind us. We move in front of you, and
sure.
Okay.
Are you gonna run up the walls?
About 8 feet. It's not super tall, but you're not gonna bang your head.
Break off another part of a cookie.
The broken part of the back wall, though, it's a lot shorter. It's about 5 feet tall. Because it's not like an actual full door. It's more like they broke through and we're like, oh.
Can I still be holding on to that detect magic, or would...
It lasts 3 minutes, right?
So it lasts 10 minutes, but I also did a strength thing, but I don't know if that... It's a concentration.
Yeah, you're still concentrating on that. Yeah, you're good.
All right.
The birdie is chirping happily. Bird is like,
good job, you're winning.
Fine.
I think
that means you're winning, Jark.
This has yeah.
Wait.
We might need the bird now because they haven't been down this part, like looking at the map. It's
pull out. Are you saying pull out the bird?
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as we can see it on you, as soon as I'll be focusing more on the bird now. If I see
Gotcha.
it drop, we
Yeah.
get out of here.
And I forget, but I would say, yeah, this magic, it's conjuration. So there's something, there might be something here that isn't normally here. Or something that's magically here.
Okay. Well, break off one piece of the cookie for Zark. Quiet again. We're playing again. Okay, this time we're going to try it without whispering, unless you see something. Not whispering, no noise at all. I'll give him a second half of a cookie.
Maybe give him a sign to use.
It's like show him like jazz hands.
If you see something, it means you see something.
This is how you're talking with us. You can say all your words depending on how many fingers are up. It's different letters, so we'll be paying attention to that.
Yeah, how do I think so before we get in, let's just make a few signs for each other, okay?
I know what it means. You don't have to worry about it, okay?
Maybe we should go just have established signs
Okay, I'll go through military signs with them, stop, hold, move forward, the whole shebang.
Okay, we have a quick what's the word
rundown?
I'm looking for? Yeah, a quick rundown. A crash course on hand signals. That's what I was looking for.
Right, I'll give them a quick.
Hopefully, it doesn't take the full 10 minutes of my spell.
Oh no, this is just 5 seconds. Okay, stop, go, move forward, silent, and.
Okay.
Right.
All right. What's your formation moving forward? Who's at the front?
I'm in front.
You're in the front. Okay.
And the bird is on my back, apparently.
Okay.
This cage is probably half as tall as I am.
Are the two in the back following Selmy pretty closely, or are you hanging back?
Oh yeah, we're gonna follow her pretty closely.
Okay. All right, you heading in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
All righty. So
with caution.
With caution. Yeah.
We're not charging in there.
It's been thrown to the wind. All right. So you head through. You do have to briefly go single file, the back two of you, as you're going through this little middle section to get in. But you'll come out pretty quickly after Selmy, and you guys emerge into this room that looks definitely intentionally built. It doesn't look like a natural cavern. It's got a flat floor and square corners where the floor meets the walls and the ceiling. And you feel like you're in a hallway, and there is a door to your left that has a very powerful magical presence coming from it. You can tell that's where the magic is, behind that door.
Are there any other doors? I'll just nod. Let's just do random hand things back to him. Break off the cookie and give it to him. Yeah, I'm looking. Is the bird still doing bird things, or is the bird
is as happy as a lark, as it were?
Okay.
I'm gonna motion over, to the door that I sense the magic coming from.
Okay.
Are there any other doors, or is this the only door?
That's the only door you can see. The other direction to your right, the hallway turns and you can't see around the corner. The only light here is your torches.
Okay. Is there anything, you said it's a room, is there any equipment, gear, anything that's laid about?
Roll investigation.
If I could spell, that'd be great. Oh!
Have no idea. You're just in a hallway. It's rock
Okay.
made of scum.
Like sticking my, like how long? I can't speak. Wow. How like deep does this other hallway look like it is?
After about 20 feet, it turns, and you can't see anything after that.
Okay. Are there any tables in this room?
Nope, you don't see anything.
Okay.
You roll a natural 1. You don't see anything.
Okay.
You're just like, this is the hallway. There's the door. And it's not the one we came through.
Yeah, Selmy normally would look around, but right now she's focused on the this is where the magic is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna try and communicate that to Corvin, be like,
Okay.
that's a source.
I'll just walk back over. Oh, I will take one ball bearing and just roll it down the hallway to see if
Towards the corner or towards the door?
Towards the corner, like the other hallway that like turns, and see if there's any noises that come after I toss it down.
You hear the echoey sound of it rolling, and then it hits the wall, and then it stops. You hear the crackling sound of your torch.
Okay, I'll turn back where Selmy is and just give a nod.
Right. So, so we should probably go towards the door cautiously. And,
Okay.
maybe I'll motion.
Roll perception for me.
Okay.
Okay. The door is made of stone, and you can see a symbol that's carved into it that's almost like a heart, but not quite. But you don't recognize this symbol that's on the door.
Well, Corvin seems to know a lot about minds and stuff, so I'm gonna point it out to him to see if he knows if he has any recognition of it.
Do I recognize the symbol?
Roll a history check.
23.
It rings a very loud bell that this symbol was used a long time ago, and probably recently. It's used among circles that study history and magic.
Just gonna look at Corvin to see if it whether he shows any signs of recognition, and if
My mask on.
Yeah, it's true. So I'm just gonna be like,
I'll look over and give a thumbs up. Is the symbol? Is there like a good connotation with it, or is it something that's
pretty neutral connotations? It's like
okay.
those guys that are studying all the time.
Okay, I'll give like a thumbs up and just sort of shrug.
okay, like
it was a really good history check.
thumbs up back. Right.
All right. So what you doing at the door?
I'm going to try and communicate with hand gestures about maybe one of us opening the door and the others, plural of others is, yeah, maybe, depending on whether we want Zark to be. But like having someone open it and someone being prepared to face if there's something dangerous in there.
And are you trying to communicate this with just hand signals, and you're trying not to talk?
It seemed like we were trying to avoid talking, so I will try to communicate with hand signals.
Then I need everyone to make an intelligence check. Let's see how this goes.
Oh, right. And like I'm mostly trying to communicate at Corbin. Not that that seems to matter.
Let's see. Corbin, you get the general idea, or at least you can guess, although Selmy is gesturing a bit wildly. And Zark, all you get is, you get the gist of open the door.
Oh no. Wait. I'm trying to stop.
All right. Okay. You open the door. I want everybody to make a dexterity save.
Ugh.
Oh, boy.
Not bad. Not great. Really bad. All right. As Zark opens the door, there's a flash of bright green light, and you feel a rush of wind around you. And Zark and Corbin, you find yourself falling and land hard on your backs. Selmy, you sort of remain standing, but as the light clears, you realize you are not underground, and you are not in the same region you once were. The air is humid and hot. There are large plants around you, and the sun is shining down. Yeah, you fell on your back. You guys don't take any damage, but you are prone currently in this new place. And everybody roll a perception check to see what else you notice.
I'm just Selmy is just like, whoa, what happened? I'm still standing. That's good.
So Selmy is distracted by her amazing ability to remain standing. And the other
You guys are just staring up at the sky and able to or if there is sky.
Yes, looking up at the sky, you guys notice a couple creatures flying up there, and you realize pretty quickly they are not birds. In fact, one of them seems to be coming towards you, and it is definitely covered in scales. It is not a dragon, though. It's like a bird, but with no feathers. It's just and it's coming in for an attack. So everybody roll an initiative.
Is the bird still on my back?
Oh, yeah, that bird's still there. No, it's just still a bird.
It's just a... Yeah, I mean, I kind of get you though. Like I did similarly in the other campaign with Larkspur when she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like 10. I can't do magic.
Then sound. And then Zork. Yes. Because something got in my eye and I didn't feel like bothering with it anymore. Okay, Corvin, you're first. And this thing is coming in.
How far away is it from me?
Let's see. By this point, it's about 60 feet away.
Ooh, let's see. Oh, okay, I can do that. So I will just cast Firebolts at it then.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's 120 feet.
Okay. Roll your attack. Roll the spell.
All right. How do I do this, guys? I haven't done spells. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a 24. That's only 2 damage. Oh,
18 to hit. Okay. Yeah, that you hit it, and you definitely hit it. It sort of glances off the side of its wing. There's nothing there for to really ignite. It's not feathers, so it's not as flammable.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So-
Yeah, I'll just stand up and shoot this fire, like stick my hand on what? Shoot the firebolt. Yeah, am I still prone on the ground?
You
Okay, so I'll use half my movement to stand up, and
Okay.
I will just pull out my rapier, getting ready for the
Okay.
thunder striking.
Alrighty. Sell me.
All right. So we got this thing coming at us. I'm gonna look at my. Yeah, I will say most of my stuff is more defense or healing because Selmy's not trying to cause chaos. Selmy is trying to bring about peace, and she's just doing this adventuring thing as kind of an intern situation of like getting real world experience or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just double checking. That we're being attacked by a small, scaly bird creature. Sort of.
It's not small.
Okay, by the scaly bird creature. That it's not a dragon.
It's got a wingspan of 20 feet.
Hooah!
Gotcha.
It's not little.
I could fit several times lying across it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like
I misinterpreted how big this thing was. That's fine. Is it like a wyvern?
This is a pteranodon.
ooh.
Lovely. Okay, this is great. I'm just trying to like picture what it looked like. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
it is. Pteranodon.
Oh. Okay. Cool. What is this doing?
Welcome to Dinosaur Island. Sally, do you have anything to do?
Sorry, my brain's trying to fall asleep and
It's all
and I'm
good.
trying to get this to go. I think I want to do well, how far away is it again?
It's about 60 feet away.
60 feet away. Okay, see. I think I want to use minor illusion. Basically the furthest point away from us, and I'm just gonna make
So this is coming up from above us, right? And it's flying
Yeah,
down.
this is coming in from above.
Okay, is there a light source coming up from above, or is it still just black tunnel?
The sun is shining.
Okay,
yeah,
so the
I'm just
sun's
gonna
shining.
have like just a really loud yell come from this point 30 feet away of just
Okay. Roll deception.
I mean it's I mean oh gosh. Yeah.
You guys want music? Something like
Yeah, I actually have music that's it's for the island. It's not exactly combat-y, but that's okay.
I can pull up. I like have combat, like tunneled combat music if you want. I forgot that like I'm sort of in charge of Avernate. I mean, rhythm.
I mean, I will.
Well, what island are we on? Oh, you have to do you have to.
Oh, is it the
no,
different
not,
one because it's
yeah,
rhythm too? It's got a
right.
different.
You have to do that.
Question mark.
Not question mark. Sorry, the greater
What?
start. Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know what I'm
I
doing.
mean, I rolled deception, but I think it's just the minor illusion is its own thing. That's just
right. It can hear it, but that's to see if it is distracted from you by it.
Gotcha.
Like it hears the sound.
Gotcha. Well, apparently not very distracted.
Going into a dive, so it's gonna, at least for the moment, keep coming towards you guys. But I don't know how to make the music play.
Oh, it's longer than 3 hours, so we can't play it.
No!
Oh,
Right.
because you got that setting on. Yeah.
Well, I'm about to pull up something that's copyrighted. It's fine.
Wait.
Okay. Which that's an yeah.
Sweet. Alrighty.
Yeah.
So
it is. I will say that the sound keeps going throughout the 1 minute. I'm just gonna say that it's just.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, like I said, I wasn't very specific. I'll say it's a lion's, because that's one of the
Okay.
suggestions here. There's just a riot.
Right? I'm like, okay. Guys, we might. So we went through the door, right? Just making sure I have my bearing right. We went through the door.
The door, you opened the door.
We opened the door and then fell down. Well, you guys fell down, and then we
flash
were.
of light, and now you're here.
So we got teleported?
Yep.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, you know,
Oh,
no teleportation.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're not even in a tunnel anymore then.
You're not. You're outside. You're in
Oh, I was thinking we're inside the next room.
No.
No.
The sun is shining. It's humid. It's jungly. You have no idea where you are.
Oh
I
no.
just realized I don't have water by me. I'm just gonna go refill my water bottle real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's just sort of been cut off where you had entered that tunnel area. So you have about like.
Oh, I'm worried much more about this now. Okay. Oh no.
Yeah,
is there like a door behind us?
You are in the middle of combat. You don't have time to look. All right. Well, two of you did. Selmy stayed standing. Two of you just failed your checks. All right. Pteranodon swoops in towards the shiniest one, which is probably going to be Zark.
Oh no, I stuttered. No, she has chainmail. She's shiny.
But he's silver. But Zark is silver and wearing white.
No, that's just like my photo. Sorry, that's not like what I actually.
No, I'm talking about Zark.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yep.
Silver and wearing white.
My mind's paying attention and it's focused. I'm just freaking out that we're like now on a different island that I didn't realize. Okay, we're fine.
Does a 22 hit? Great. So the Tyranno comes down towards you and stabs you in the middle with its big sharp beak, and you're gonna take.
I don't like this. Okay, so it's within range now though, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's right up next to you guys now. For now. You're gonna take 5 piercing damage. And now it's your turn, Zark.
Yeah.
Yeah, its flying movement is 60 feet, so it didn't have enough movement to get away with it.
Okay, I'm back.
Zark got stabbed.
Oh no.
Okay, roll to attack.
Punch it. Oh, I'm no longer in dim light, am I? Oh no. There goes that plan. Okay.
Yeah, this is full daylight.
Uh,
Your fist flails out one time and totally misses because you're being stabbed in the middle. But the second time, you manage to punch it right in the nose because that's about all you can reach since you're being stabbed. And 6 damage. All right. Okay. Oh, you already took your bonus action. Okay, so is that what you're doing instead of a bonus action attack? So one more attack? Okay. Oh, you punch it again, and you punch it right in the eye, and it collapses onto the ground and stops moving. You just punched it to death. You're out of initiative.
We're out of initiative?
It's-
Okay.
Yep.
So,
guys, I think we should have requested more money.
let's not worry about that right now, okay?
I'm looking around. Well, actually, I'm gonna walk over to it, and I'm gonna take my rapier and just stab it like twice in the head.
Okay.
Oh, actually, we need this. This is proof. So I'm gonna cut off its head. How big is its head?
Pretty big. I mean, because it's got the big long beak that stabbed Sark. Like,
Right.
it's not going to be the most convenient thing to carry its head around.
Zark, you're strong, right? We can like tie this onto your backpack. Or no, we don't want other things following us. Is there like a piece of it that would be good to cut off as like a trophy?
Roll a nature check. Because you've never seen one of these before, except for
Yeah.
maybe in paintings.
10.
You don't know much about it, but you figure a claw might do.
Okay, I'll just cut off one of its claws then.
Okay.
Sort of just tie it on to a belt.
All right. Let's get rid of this combat music. I want to try and
Yeah.
pull up some of the music I had.
Yeah.
Sad that my other music didn't work. But maybe this one will. Okay, what was I doing wrong last time? What do I need to do? Is it $?
No, it's greater than.
Yeah.
Great. Where's my?
$sign is for regular rhythm. This is rhythm too.
Which is being stupid.
I mean, regular rhythm isn't even in the server anymore.
I know.
I'll just play this soundtrack.
Oh. I love that we're in Jurassic Park right now. This makes me so happy.
I was having so much fun planning this. Anyway,
Okay. Also, like looking around, we fell. Is there any sign of anything for us to get back?
around this area, the only thing is there's trees, there's vines, there's big leaves. Oh my goodness, my music is too loud again.
So there's no door.
Oh, is that because it was playing in my browser still? Yeah, there's no door.
Oh, guys,
Well,
this is
I'll.
good.
Let's see.
Do
Do I
you,
want to?
do you
I
have
can
any-
check for detective. I can check for magic again.
Is that the best idea to do right here, though?
I mean,
creature that just
to
attacked
see
us,
if there's still something magic here. I can
Can I
use a
look-
spell slot this time.
Can I look around really quick and see if there's any other animals that are, possibly looking for a meal?
Sure, make a nature check.
Oh yeah, has it been a full minute? If it hasn't been a full minute, I probably do stop the sound of the lion roaring.
Yeah, it has not been a full minute yet. We stopped that for earlier. Yeah, looking around, you aren't really sure about any animals. Foliage is really thick. You could be alone in this jungle for all you know.
So any signs of, any other people?
With that roll, no. They are different.
Now, Zark, you got hurt, right? You want some healing?
Do you think you could climb that tree and get a better bearing of where we are?
An idea. No, that's a bear.
That's a bear. Bearing. Location. That's true. Okay. Do you get a look? Go up there, climb the tree, and see if you can tell where we might be.
Alrighty. Make an athletics check. Unless you would prefer acrobatics. You don't look cool while you're doing this, but you eventually get up the tree. Yeah, you don't recognize any of the plants that are around. They're plants, but that's about all you can tell. Alrighty. Yeah. Oh no. Well, you do notice as you try and look out, you can see from almost every direction ocean. Oh, the twine has just been cut off. There's about 10 feet of it dangling from his hand.
It cut off.
Yeah, it's no longer attached to the rest of the twine.
Fun. Okay. I do want to. I'll use a spell slot to detect magic. On the same place where we landed, roughly, to see if whatever happened is maybe still there.
The only magic you detect is whatever is coming from your companions.
Well, there's always a bright side, right?
Sorry.
And I put in someone's description that she's like an ever optimist, but that hasn't quite been the case.
Quite appropriate at this time. All right. Let's see. Well, we have enough food and provisions for 7 days. Is it like? Does it like looking around? Is it just flat, or are there like hills, mountains around? Any elevated ground?
Yeah, you're basically on the top of a hill right now. You can see the ground sloping downward in most directions. It's pretty thick foliage, so you can't see very far. But you
Okay.
can tell that you're not on a flat plane.
Is there any higher ground?
You guys will have to wander around to figure that out. You can't tell from where you are.
Okay. This is not what I signed up for, guys.
I mean, it's. I didn't really expect this to happen either.
When you said portals, things, I expected like something to come out after us. I didn't expect to be shunted somewhere else.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the furthest I've been away from home, like, ever. So, I mean, given that I have no idea what this place is.
I'm just gonna take my mask off and put it on my backpack.
You have a face.
I do. It's very adorable. All right. Game plan. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna find shelter, and then worry about finding the others? At this point, do we even know if they're here? There was an entire other hallway that we didn't even bother looking through. Or do we want to assume because they haven't come back that they came through this?
I would assume that. I mean, there was magic coming through. I mean, the magic has seemingly dissipated now. But there was magic to get here.
So there should be a way
now I wonder
out, right?
if we'd come in one at a time, if we'd have ended up in the same place or if we'd have ended up in different places. But I guess they're probably done sending here. We're probably the last ones, so I guess there's not really a point in... Well, do we have... Hey, it's Zark. You have, like, some elemental stuff, right? You wanna... are you doing it? Yeah. Do you want to do another one like just like that, but right where we came out, right where we appeared when we got here? Assuming. Gotcha. Now, just to check, is that a permanent thing or is that a temporary thing? Oh, that might not be marker. We're sitting there. It's like, Zark, do you have something else that might be a little permanent? I don't know. Like, okay, but what about using those elements to make a mark on the land instead of just creating a mark? Something that will last that we can find again if we're looking for it. Doesn't have to... Why did I suggest?
Is this
okay?
Okay. Are there? Can I like investigate around the area to see if there's any signs that anyone's passed through here recently?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, let's check investigate. That's right.
And how big is the radius of the area you're checking?
I'll just check. I don't want to strand too far. Like 100 feet around. So, like you said, it's an open area, right? Look, they can still see me. Oh,
very thick foliage. You're in a jungle. You can't see very far at all.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
Like everything's clearing that you're on land.
I'll just do it within like 30 feet then, so they can still have some.
Okay. You can find tracks, various animal tracks that you don't recognize. and you do find a couple footprints mixed in with those that could be human.
Okay.
You're pretty sure, but also given the bizarreness of the other tracks you found, can't be 100% sure.
Right. So do we follow these and hope to find them? Do we find we have resources for a day, but we probably need to find somewhere that we can.
I will just say Selmy's probably not going to be very helpful in this. Well, let's see. What do I have?
I am meant for in cities, in towns.
Well, and Selmy's like barely, she's interning on the whole adventuring thing. She spent her life up to this time being an acolyte for the goddess of peace. So she's got like some religious clothing and stuff. She's got. Man, I look at my equipment. She's got an alms box. Because that's super helpful when you're.
Is there any way you can communicate with your deity?
I should definitely do that. Yeah.
I don't know. Figure out if we should follow this path, where the people are, how to get off of this island, or yeah, we know it's an island. He said there was ocean around, right?
You can infer.
Love it.
You can infer that it's an island.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see.
I was not prepared for
Double
this.
check
I
my
love it.
stuff.
I
What?
love it.
What?
So I love this. I was not prepared for this. When you said portals, I thought we were dealing with more demon stuff. I'm like, ooh, like what's happening in this world? Like invasion.
Dinosaurs.
No, we're doing dinosaurs now. I love
The
it.
historians really wanted to study dinosaurs, and you stumbled upon this.
I love it. Hey, at least we didn't spend 30 minutes or an hour harassing, or 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours harassing the
In
town.
game, or I mean, in real life, anyways. In game, probably.
Right? No, yeah.
Name that poor man with the cart. He's fine. He's got a lot of money out of it.
I mean, we were getting information, useful information.
Yeah. It wasn't like last time.
Right.
Well, I would say we probably want a safe place. Like, I know that much about having some kind of shelter.
Like, can you use what you just did to make us a shelter, Zark?
Maybe, let's see. So you made a pit.
The more I'm just worried about whatever's here. Like, I haven't seen that thing before. I don't want to know what else is hiding out here. Should we just keep moving on?
You're still hanging out next to that Pteranodon corpse.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, maybe should we do anything about that?
Let nature have its way with it.
What was that?
So let nature have its way with it.
That's probably a good idea. So I'm just like looking at like my spell list. What are my options? Like spur of the time, like probably not a good idea, even if it still works.
No,
on a dead Pteranodon.
Multiple times.
Okay. Okay, that.
Does it still seem like it's about midday?
Yeah, it's afternoonish.
Okay. Well, we can either stay here and make a camp, or we can move forward.
Does anybody have any sort of a cover?
I don't have any. No.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my stuff. I've got a block of incense. I've got a candle.
I mean, I have a tent, but like that's not what we're looking for. No.
I mean, a
Level 3,
tent
we
would
don't
be
have-
better than
we don't-
nothing,
we
but
don't
like,
have anything.
yeah. Oh right, I've got. Oh, that's right. I have my clothes that fix themselves. I mean, like, not for any major tear, but like for daily wear and tear. I was just looking at my stuff, and I've got vestments.
Great! No ceremonial robes.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys think is
Like-
best? Do we sit here, or do we move? I'm assuming you're pointing towards where the people are, where the tracks are, right? Oh, sorry. We don't know this area. We can't just.
Maybe we
No.
should follow the tracks, though.
Yeah. So.
Sully just reaches up and gently moves his pointing finger towards the direction that we want to go in. Yes, exactly.
Were the tracks heading out towards the water, or was it heading more inland?
They're heading downhill. They basically, it looks like they found the easiest, the most traversable downhill path.
Okay.
And took that.
Well, I say we go.
Right.
We still have.
Presumably, this pit is a deep enough hole that Zark was doing that if we're in the area and we look for it, we can probably find it as long as we roll decently.
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty sure it's at least not gonna like fill in.
Okay.
It'll
Yeah.
still be there if you can find it later.
Yes. All right. Yeah, let's follow, but like keeping an eye out.
Right. Okay.
Okay, what's your marching order? Okay.
I'll be. Hang on, I'm short. I'm like, I'm not sure. I feel like maybe I shouldn't. Well, I don't know. I'm just picturing, depending on the steepness, that being in the middle might not be the best idea, but I don't know. Oh. Well, how is it single file here?
Right here at the beginning, yeah. It's because partly of how thick and dense the jungle is. You're gonna have to go sit.
Gotcha. Yeah, I will go in the middle. I'll go behind Zark. Because probably that would be what happens. Is like, I'm gonna start moving. He's going. I'm following. So he doesn't get into trouble.
Right. Bringing up the rear every now and then, I'll just put like a mark in a tree with my dart,
Okay.
just to sort of not mark the path that we've gone.
I've still got that bird on my back, don't I?
Oh yeah, you still got that bird and it's chirping away.
We don't know. We don't know that.
Well, the bird's happy. But anyway, so Zark, leader of the pack, roll a perception check. Yeah, true. As you're going along, you do find that the human track up with quite a few tracks that you don't recognize them, but they're definitely not human tracks. They're big and three-toed, and as you go a little bit farther, you almost fall into a rather large footprint, you could lay down in this footprint that is large and has 3 clawed toes. Sark lays down in the giant 3-toed clawed footprint. Okay.
Sure.
Mark is laying down in there.
How do these look like they're fresh?
Roll a nature check. Look too fresh. It's definitely not old, but you wouldn't say that you're like right on the creature's tail. In the past few hours, some of these have passed through. The human footprints are older, but this big one is more recent.
I was rolling to see whether I'm noticing that Zark's. Yeah. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, no, you can definitely see him laying in there because he was leading the pack and you were right behind him.
That's
and he
right.
just into this.
That's right. I was thinking he was like,
No, he's not hiding.
Okay.
You can see this.
Right, yeah.
And it makes you feel kind of concerned about whatever left that footprint.
Alright. Do we keep moving
I'm
forward?
gonna look see if
Knowing
there's
that this
anything
is
I notice.
probably further down? Zark, what do your dragon eyes see? What do you? I feel like you're. Don't take this in the wrong way, Zark, but the most animalistic out of all of us. How do you have
Humans
like
are
any?
animals.
So we're gnomes, okay? Do you have any
I'm just
senses,
saying.
feelings? Like, I don't know. What do your instincts tell you? Is there...
Make a survival check. It's an instincts check.
I wish we had a ranger.
Okay. So, you get the idea that whatever left of this footprint while it crossed paths with the ones you were tracking is not going in the exact same direction. So you're not going to be following it by following the trail you were previously on.
Just shaking my head no. 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 So you think we should go fast, move quickly, instead of... Tell me what do you think? Do we want
I'm gonna
stealth
look around and see if there are any small creatures.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
I mean, besides the one on my back. Although maybe I'll talk to that one. I don't know. Good luck.
There are some like little lizards in the trees. A couple things that are almost like birds, but they've got too many scales and too many teeth to quite be called birds by you.
Mm-hmm.
But they're around, and they're small and don't seem to be very antagonistic towards you.
All right, I want to approach one and just try and communicate, like whether it's seen people around, like because I mean, like, so we're tracking these people, right? There are these tracks to see if if any of these creatures know anything about the people who came through, presumably.
Okay. Let's see. Communicate simple ID.
So it'd probably be like, Have you seen this before?
Some of them do have seen people before.
And what trying to communicate. Did they look like happy or like hurt?
They did not look happy.
Did they look injured? I wasn't even thinking about that one.
Mixed bag of answers from the ones who've seen the humans. Maybe. Some of them. Maybe.
And
Start. Not right now.
give me a minute. I'm having a conversation. I'll talk with you when I'm done. Corvin, can you bribe him some more?
I don't bribe. I teach.
You know what I mean. All right, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna ask how long it's been since the humans passed through. In whatever way would, whether that's how many suns or whatever.
You get varied responses from a couple. Some of them were like a couple days, and some of them were just like a long time.
Gotcha. Right. And then maybe ask if there's any. Let's see. Well, I'll say. Well, it sounds like some people came through a few days ago, possibly. Possibly there were different groups, or possibly possibly it's just that time is weird for
We do
small
know
creatures.
that there's been multiple groups that have come for them, assuming they've all
Yes.
come at different times. That would make
Yeah.
sense. I would say yes. Maybe
Right.
they have a camp already.
Do I have? Let's see. I'm trying to think. Do I have anything on me that would be appealing to small creatures? I don't know. I was like try
Yes.
and be like, thank you. And continue onward, I guess.
Some of them follow you for a little bit, and you notice several of them are eyeing the canary on your back.
So, did this canary come with a name?
You did not get a name for the canary.
Just be like, I'm just gonna come over there. I'm just gonna be like, sorry, Sally's staying with us for now.
Food?
Sally is not food.
They look disappointed. Most of them dispersed, but a few of them are hopping along the branches, watching.
Watching, can I sense intent, like watching like curiosity, or watching like, I'm gonna try and steal that bird?
Watching that bird.
What's full speed for you, Zarek?
Faster than me, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Hey,
I'm
do you
go-
want to
I'm
maybe
gonna-
tie
I'm-
some rope to him?
I'm gonna be just sprinting after him, which is 60. Trying to get up.
What
Trying
is
to
my
catch
sprint
up.
speed? I think I'm 20. No, my walking speed is 15. So,
15? Why is it so slow?
Because I'm a gnome.
I thought it was 25.
I've got short legs.
Right.
I'm not sure why this is.
Chainmail, maybe that's making it more.
What was that?
Is your heavy chainmail reducing your speed?
Oh,
That might be.
it would. If you're not proficient with it, it does. Or if your strength isn't high enough, then yeah.
Well, it says that I'm proficient in it,
What's your strength?
But yeah, let me see. My strength is 11.
That's why you weren't
Okay.
strong enough to hold. Oh no!
Well, it didn't. It's.
Oh,
It
no.
doesn't say anything. It says the armor class. It says the weight, and it says the cost, but it doesn't.
Yeah, you have
say
to have a minimum of a 13 strength, or is it 15? 13. 15. I don't know. For plate, it's 15. I don't know for heavy chainmail.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
So,
You're just
Well, you know what? Yeah. You follow
I mean,
me.
on the one hand, I feel like if I knew this before, I'd be doing it. But on the other hand, we're here, so it's clunky, anyways.
I'm just following, and
yeah.
then I'm gonna look behind and see that somebody's not going super fast, so I'll slow down.
Farther behind.
Hang on.
Zark, when you realize that your companions are far behind you, do you keep going or do you go back? Okay.
You're not paying attention. You're just running.
I'm going to say for both of those, I want you to make an intelligence check. You are not following the tracks, but you do notice that you are alone.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Zark, do you want something fun to do?
Oh, Zark is not there right now.
Oh, right.
He's in the jungle alone and just realized he's not following the tracks or being followed by you.
Zark!
Let's wait here. He'll come back.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Mm. Climb, punch thing.
Oh yeah, you're still in the jungle. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. There are lots of trees. You cannot see your friends, but you can see the trampled plants that you have left in your wake. Well, that is where his friends are at the end of that trail, so. Good question. You to follow his own trail, make a survival check. You quickly get lost again. So yeah, after running for a few minutes, you are like, wait, this isn't my trail anymore.
This is gonna be.
I'm just sitting down like on a root or rock or whatever, just
You guys are sitting in one place. Okay.
just like
Yeah.
taking a dart and tossing it at the ground and picking it up and spinning it on my finger and tossing it at the ground, just waiting.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well, Selmy, are you doing anything?
Well, I've been taking off this armor because I'm like, why?
Okay.
Whoever gave this to me, like, obviously it's been adventuring as little as I have. Not working out.
Is it the best idea though to not have armor on? You saw what happened to Zark by that thing. You don't want to get speared through the abdomen. Could lead to infection, disease, death. Who knows?
He finds us just by sheer force of asking, like, being a force that needs to interrupt.
So, Zark, as you are sitting and crying, you suddenly hear very loud footsteps near you. You look up and you see coming by you in the brush a group of creatures. There's 3 large ones and 3 or 4 little ones that are running around and playing with each other. They're 4-legged. They've got thick plates down their back and thick clubbed tails. And they're walking, passing by you. Oh. Okay, so try to play with them. So does Zark try to play with them? Yeah.
If you get adopted by this because you are Dragonborn, I'm going to.
So as you approach rather energetically these small little creatures, one of the big ones turns and snorts at you and then clubs you with its massive, massive tail. And you're going to take 4d6 plus 4. Let's see.
Oh.
But your friends can hear this suddenly. They hear you cry out and some loud. That's 14 points of damage. And it flings you away. Wait. Oh, you need to make a strength save. After. Oh.
Well, I have Spare the Dying preps today, so
Okay. Do you get knocked back, but you manage to stay on your feet? You are not knocked prone. Just took a ton of damage. And yeah, Selmy and Corvin, you hear this. You hear cry out and some other animals that are making unhappy noises.
I think that's our cue to head over.
How far away does it sound?
They don't sound that far away. You can't see them, but they sound like they can't be more than 30 feet away from you.
Oh, only 30 feet?
Yeah, you're just in a really dense jungle.
Oh, okay.
Gonna
Then
move towards
never mind.
that.
I'm not gonna do that. Okay, then I'm just gonna go, like, and yeah, okay, I don't have to activate that to like speed myself up. We're fine. Yeah, I'll just like pick up my dart,
Okay.
like reverse grip it, and just Naruto run. Start running through the jungle.
Okay, yeah. So you're able to get to where you can see them, and you can see Zark is
Someone's
just
also following.
The three large, they're Ankylosaurus, are circling up around the babies.
Zark, come back. Leave them alone. Leave. No, Zark, come.
What?
Oh, you're running towards me?
Oh, I was like, how do you have a missile? Where did this come from? My body is a weapon. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Monk missile.
And I'm just like, as you look, I'll just like sidestep as like you're running, and I'll just hold my hands out to the creatures. And just slowly like put my hand on. Are you running up next to me, or did you run past me? Okay. Just embrace you and like pull you off, and because like I'm just a little kid to you, and I just like put my hand across your chest area and just like stick one hand out and just slowly start to back up from these things.
Roll animal handling.
And some is following, but I mean slower. How are we doing encumbered? Like, can I put this stuff in my backpack, or do I just need to drop it for at least for my speed?
If you're not wearing it, it's not going to be getting in the way as much.
Okay.
Because wearing it is way more complicated than having it in your backpack, so you can have it.
Gotcha.
I'll allow it.
All right. So then I would have taken it off and put it in my backpack then.
Okay.
But yes,
yeah,
and then
you're backing away slowly. They're not charging you, but they're stamping their feet and snorting, and they may charge.
I'm still just moving back. I'm trying to like keep my eye on them and like look and see if there's any trees, and like sort of move back and position us like so there's a tree between us, and just keep moving back the way we can.
Okay. Have I come close enough to see them?
Yes. Yeah, you can see.
Okay.
Well, you can't. You can sort of see the creatures off in the distance, and you can mostly see these two backing away slowly.
All right. All right. Since I can kind of tell something's going on, I'm going to. Hang on. I have two options. I'm making sure I'm doing the right. Yeah, I think I only have one. And I'm assuming I can kind of tell that Zark has been hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast. Well, let's see. So I'm close enough. I'm just making sure. Yeah, I have the range. Okay. I'm just gonna cast Shield of Faith on him. So it's a shimmering field appears and surrounds the creature of your choice within range, granting it a +2 bonus to AC for the duration.
Still just trying to put distance between us and these creatures. Trying to get as many creatures, as many trees in between us and them as possible.
Okay. Roll one more animal handling.
Oh.
Okay. As you get farther out of their line of sight, they turn away and start heading off in the other direction.
Zark, are you okay? Yeah.
You look like you could use some. Let me take care of that for you.
I don't think we should play with anything except for us two. For now.
Yeah. I think we might need to go over the rules in this new place.
I know they look like you, kind of. You have scales, they have scales, and it's really tempting. But remember how the one that flew came and attacked you? I think that most of the things here will do that to you. Let's try and avoid it, especially if there's a lot of them. If there's no other option, and the rest of us are attacking, you can also attack. Well, do we need to right now? Yeah.
Yeah. So, don't attack unless it attacks first, or unless
It's a
we've
group
talked
decision.
about it first.
Right.
And then, just double checking. Yeah, I can do it.
I don't know how many of these things are friendly. If they're not friendly, apparently they're not. They hurt you. I know. But remember, we said we'd get this job done, and then we'd have a party. If we get hurt too bad, we can't have a party.
You have a party except for Zark, who's in traction. Since we have full body gas to the hospital.
Right.
Maybe we should. Let's see.
Try and get back on our path.
Yes, I'm wondering if we should have. I mean, we got a bunch of rope that we're not really doing much with now, right?
We might need it. If we can't find shelter, tying ourselves up in a tree might be good.
But like while we're traveling, maybe to help Zark not get lost from us.
Oh. Hey, Zark, do you like animals? You like animals, right? Yeah. And have you seen puppies and playing with puppies before? Yeah. Do you want to play a game? This is pretend. We're playing pretend right now. Okay. So I'm gonna pull out some rope. We're gonna pretend like you're my pet puppy, okay?
Be sure to do a harness and not a leash.
I'll look over to you. I'm going to tie this around you, and you're going to pretend like you're my puppy, okay? And I'm going to say sit, or stay, or follow, and you're going to follow these commands, okay? Okay, so let's practice. If I say sit, if I say stay, and I'm going to back up 10 feet. Come here. And you're really good at this. You're really good at this game. Have you played this game before? Oh, well, I'm going to break off a piece of a cookie. Here you go. You're doing a really good job. And I'm going to tie a harness with the rope. Good job. That was a test. That was a test, and you passed. Okay. So I'm going to tie a harness around him, and tie it around me too.
Okay.
We'll cut off some of the rope. Probably a 10-foot leash.
Okay.
And okay. So
Hey,
when I say, do you know what heel means? Okay. Follow. Just follow. Good.
Should we?
I'm
right. Just gonna whisper to Corbin. I'm like, I don't know. Should the pretend be a talking dog, or would that just be opening a can of worms?
I think we go with what we have right now.
Yeah.
You're a good watchdog. Yes, you are. I'm gonna break up another piece of cookie.
Alrighty. None of you are on the trail that you were originally following anymore.
Right.
So are you trying to get back on it?
Yes, we're trying to get back on it.
Make a survival check. There's gonna be a lot of those on this island.
I mean, we are on an island.
Yeah. Dressing. Okay. You are able to find the trail and start following again. And you also know you can hear the sounds of the ocean, so you know that you have gotten a lot closer to the shore of this island. And if you wanted to, you could head in that direction because you can hear it.
What's it looking like as far as daylight goes? Do we still have a decent amount of daylight left?
Yeah, it's looking about 4 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And it's an island, so the sun will set late
Right.
because the horizon is far away.
Do we just keep following the trail?
Yeah, you guys following that trail?
I think we just keep following it, right?
Yes.
Okay. We'll just keep following the trail.
Yep.
The trail winds through the jungle for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't saying anything. Go. Drake, what is this?
What? If this happened, then I
think we're just walking. I don't think we're stopping, really.
yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, eventually you're following this trail. It winds through the jungle for a while and eventually lets out onto the beach. And you can see the waves crashing into the sand. There's not much of a trail anymore on the sand. Everybody make a perception check as you're checking out the new landscape.
We're just normally walking.
Zark is too busy being a dog to properly take inventory of what is going on. You look around and you can see to the north it gets more rocky and there might be caves in that direction. To the south of you, you can see the jungle lightens up and there's more open area, some rolling hills, more grass. Definitely more navigable if you were to go that way.
Gotcha. Are the footprints still ahead? Or like, which direction are they going, or have they?
The trail led out onto the beach, and now you're on the sand. There's no more trail here.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna say, hey, like, should we head for the caves? Maybe do we at least have an idea of shelter? Might be a little harder to get to, but
that would make sense. Although, I don't know, caves, things inhabited. It would make sense for them to go find shelter, but it's been a little while. It's been since they might have gone out and explored.
I'm gonna look around. Are there any small animals?
No, there's not really a bunch of animals hanging out on the beach. The beach is pretty sparse here.
Yeah.
You still have your canary on your back though, and there's flying around. There's a couple of the little small, not giant pteranodons flying around and doing some fishing. But they're out doing some fishing, so they're not super close. You can't really talk to them.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Aw, did my Jurassic Park theme song get over?
Apparently.
So,
Oh no, Rhythm Bot went offline.
I did. I don't know. It's rhythm's just been stupid.
Oh well, we had it for a while.
So, how far off do the caves seem to be?
They're off in the distance. It would take you. You estimate it would take you a couple hours to get up to the caves. Because before then, there's a bunch of rocky terrain you'd have to cross over to get up to where there actually are caves.
Right. Does it look like those like flying reptiles, the tiny ones, are coming in and out of the caves, or are they just out on the water fishing? Like,
Some of them are going and perching on rocks. The small ones, the caves look pretty big for the small ones to be using as like hidey holes, but like they're not avoiding the caves.
that could be a good sign. Do we go check out the caves? At least it gives us shelter for tonight, and we can explore more tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Zarek, what do you think? Okay, this is Zarek voice now. I'm gonna hold out a cookie. What do you think? Right, but it's gonna take us a little while, and you see the sun. It's starting to get lower. I don't want to be walking in the dark. They might have a fun little thing for you to play in. Okay.
Right. So I guess we're gonna go for the caves then.
Alrighty. So you head up the beach. Everybody make another perception check.
Oh my gosh, we're all doing so great.
Right?
Thank you.
Okay, Zark, you are the only one that, as you're looking around, you're the only one that looks up at the sky and notices coming out of the jungle one of the larger creatures that you guys killed before. Flying overhead.
So, okay, I'll like look around. Is it behind us?
It's flying overhead.
Oh, it's flying overhead. Oh,
It's another pteranodon.
all right. Is there anywhere like to hide among the rocks?
You are still near the tree line, so the rocks are not close enough that you could hide in the tree line.
All right, I'm like yank on the rope and start, like not super fast, but like carefully moving us back into the tree line.
Okay.
Not like any sudden fast movements. Oh, it's a noticeable. You're gonna know I'm trying to pull you this way, and like my hand is up, my fingers up, like trying to just quiet.
Selmy will also be moving into the tree line, following the lead of Corvin.
Zark, what you doing?
Well, I'm not dragging. I'm just like a firm nudge, showing,
Just-
"Hey, go this direction."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys trying to hide?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody make a stealth check to see how well you hide.
Well, I'm not.
Ooh. I'm doing real well. I'm just so short.
You hide behind a single leaf.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. You guys, you blend into the greenery and you're able to find it's thick enough that you're able to conceal yourselves entirely. And the pteranodon flies out over the water and flies down the shoreline until you can't see it anymore.
Was it heading towards the caves or the opposite direction?
The other way.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna untie Zark. We're done with pretend. Game's over. We're gonna need your fists if something bad happens, okay? Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna give him like a large a larger piece. I've been like keeping it pretty small, like little dog treats, you know, like small pieces. A larger piece.
A little cookie.
Good job, Zark. Thank you.
Is there going to be any food left for the rest of us after?
Oh, this is just stuff I've had on me. These are just small cookies, like little treats, you know. I still have our rations.
Okay. So you guys heading towards the cave still?
Yeah.
Okay. After a bit of walking, are you walking along the sand or are you staying at the tree line?
Tree line, guys? Question?
Um,
Yeah, I don't really want to be out in the open right now until like, there's no other option.
Yeah, if we have an option to stay on the tree line while going towards the rocks, then yeah.
Okay. You can do that. There's no problem there. So yeah, you stay close, hugging the tree line so you're not super out in the open to draw too much attention to yourselves. Until you get to the rocky area where there's not a bunch of plants growing and you're going to have to climb over these rocks to get to the cliff part. So everybody make an athletics check.
Ooh, before we get there, I'm going to ask, Zark, should we use your things to help us climb? Rocks. So like your what are they called? Your things you bought first to help climb.
You're just gonna punch out some stairs.
Do it. Cool.
Yeah, if anything, it'd be that last one, but also that seems like that can fit within a 1 cube stone. So like you could do like a single handhold.
If we go slowly.
Yeah, it's going to be slow going if you do that, but you can.
And have have a rope on you, and then. Well, I was saying, depending on if you're the one climbing up, and then helping us up. If that's.
I have like 500 feet of rope, so I think we're okay on that.
We've got a lot
Hopefully.
of-
Yeah, so I'll like hand the rope up to you. All right.
Okay. Okay. Make an athletics check. And you're just trying to get up to like the nearest cave opening.
Yeah, it's probably the nearest. Does it get advantage for having the things?
Yeah, I'll let you have advantage. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you,
Like,
DM, for not killing him. Oh, that's awesome. Instead of being dead, just
Just falls off the cliff. I'm like, and I was worried about the T-Rex.
I'm scared.
All right, so you managed to climb up to the first cave entrance. Looking in, there's a scattering of things. It definitely looks like some of the little dinosaur bird things. They come in here to eat and things, but they don't appear to live here. There's just scattered little bones and half the remains of fish. Okay. I will not make you guys make athletics checks. You're just going to climb up the rope.
Okay.
You've got a rope. You're fine.
All right. Thank you.
As you make it up there, the sun is beginning to set over the ocean.
Do we want to have a campfire here this evening? I might let others know. Like the smoke might ward off some of these smaller things, and it could. Well, we want others to see the light, so that way they know that we're here.
But we also don't want things that would attack us to see the light.
If we keep watch. Not sure what that is, but yeah. That sounds terrifying. Oh.
When
When I was,
Okay.
I love Zark.
Oh, it might get cold too, so we might need the heat.
As the sun, the temperature is definitely dropping quickly.
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
start up a campfire then.
Do you have? What are you burning?
I have
I have several torches. I have a block of incense. And a candle.
You have a candle.
For 1 hour, it sheds bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5 feet. So it's probably not the best for keeping several people warm.
And Zark, you're far enough away from the trees now up on this cliff. If you are going to go down and go to where there's wood, it's going to be well after dark by the time you make it back. Yeah, I'm not stopping you. I'm just letting you know.
Uh-huh.
Explorer's pack.
Is
And
there
you-
anything in
yeah.
There's no wood in this cave, so you gotta figure out what you're burning for your fire.
Okay, yeah. Never mind. Don't have anything. Do I have?
The torches.
I mean, I have like my like my whatever you call it.
Tinderbox?
My tinderbox and my bedroll. So I.
Don't burn your
I'm not gonna burn it.
A tinderbox just makes the spark.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'll just. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to. We could, but somebody needs to stay awake. We need to take turns. Yes, that is a good idea. Maybe we can just keep a torch. We can just keep a torch outside the cave. Let people know, like, if they see it. There won't be a lot of light, but it might be some. With 2 torches.
Fire instead of on fire. Nice.
Okay. So I'll just like set 2 torches outside of the cave entrance, have them going, so like there's a little bit of light there. It's not going to be much.
For an hour, I think.
I thought you said the torches lasted all day.
Or, I mean the official description says the torch burns for 1 hour, providing bright light.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's DM's rule here, but that's just what it says. So.
We can just have them for the first hour at least before people are going to bed. Maybe they'll see it. All right, who's gonna take first watch? You. Okay. All right. Sounds good. So maybe you want second or third watch?
Either, I guess.
All right. I'll
non-character me is like barely. My brain is like fall asleep, and I'm like, no.
Which watch do you want? Not this one.
Okay, I'll take last watch then.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you guys are going to sleep. Zark, make a perception check.
Oh.
Okay. You're helping keep your friends warm there. Alrighty. Outside, you can hear the sounds of the ocean, the sounds of the rustlings in the jungle, and partway through your watch, you hear a series of thud, 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 and then several loud roars, and eventually the thud, thud, thud gets farther away. Yeah, it's like if you had a glass of water next to you, there'd be having a little ripple. Alright, that's all that happens on your watch.
No, I don't actually.
Alright, sell me your watch. Make a perception check.
Alright.
Woo! Very nice. Unfortunately, nothing interesting happens. So you're confident that you only hear, the sounds of the ocean, the rustling of the wind in the jungle. A few little night creatures are out. Nothing sounds very dangerous. You don't hear any people.
I'm just. Oh, sorry, I was just like, right, I still have the bird on me.
Oh
How's this bird in our
Sleep. You haven't done anything like go underwater or anything, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just chilling. It's a bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nugget. Show me Nugget. Nugget.
What?
It's named Sally.
Yeah, it's named.
And it's
I
fine.
already named it Sally.
Besides, I think it would be more like Sprinkle.
That's fair.
All right. Next watch.
Oh, why aren't you work? All right. While I'm doing my watch, I would also like to every 30 minutes or so use my the firebolt cantrip to do SOS out into the sky, like Morse code style.
Okay, you're shooting fireballs into the sky?
Not fireballs, firebolts.
Firebolts?
Yeah, firebolt. Just shoots a fire into the sky, just as an SOS.
Okay.
Morse code.
Attracting attention to.
Well, we need to find these people. So just only do it once every 30 minutes.
I've done this a couple of times. The second time after you stop doing it, a moment later you hear, and the cave kind of shakes a little bit as something lands on the outside, and you hear the sounds of these pteranodons. But they're a little big to get in.
More than one?
You heard two thuds.
Go back into the cave. About how far? About how far is this into the rest?
Oh, the others will. Yeah, you guys have gotten your long rest.
I mean into my watch. Sorry. How?
Your watch. This is about halfway through your watch.
So a little bit getting in. I'm just gonna take a couple steps back.
They're poking their beaks in to try and get at you. How far back are you?
I'll be where everybody else is. I'll just be casting firebolts at them.
Okay. It's about a 15-foot deep cave. Are you guys in the back?
I'm just
Presumably.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. They only have a 5-foot range, so on this.
And I'll just be launching firebolts at them constantly. Just
Okay. Get hit by a firebolt or two. They screech and fly away.
I look down to see if Selmy and Zark are still asleep.
Pretty sure they're awake.
What?
That was loud. Fire and screeching.
What did you do?
There were birds, the big monsters. I didn't do anything. They probably just smelt us and they were after us. So I kept them away. They didn't like getting hit in the face with fire like last time.
You know that he's lying.
But seriously, what did you do?
I said I shot him in the face with fire.
She's pulling the mom voice on
What?
you.
Why?
You were asleep.
But
I didn't want to wake you up. They couldn't get in. We're fine. You guys go back to sleep.
But what did you do to make them come?
Nothing. We're in a cave. There's lots of things here.
Do you want to try telling me the truth?
Can I roll deception?
You may. Yeah, no, she definitely knows that you are lying.
I shot
She's
fire.
lying well.
I
Yeah.
shot fire. That's not a lie.
But only after they came?
Maybe before. You don't know where these people are. I don't know where they are either. They need some source of...
Okay, we need to talk about how we're doing things and not just put a beacon towards us in a place where there are things that are trying to
We're in a
eat us.
cave. There's not a lot of things that could get in. Zark punched one of these things to death. I think we're okay.
It's true. The pteranodons are the weakest that you will face.
What?
All the same, let's not attract attention unless we're all awake and ready for anything that might
We're ready. We're fine. We're in a cave. I'm not worried.
Yep, everybody mark off your long rest.
How do I? Does it just check long?
It's G space LR. I think. I also forgot.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll put it in. I'm just getting my spells for the day.
And I think Emily was saying she needed to be done around now.
Yeah.
The sun is
rising. At work, and so my brain is like not used to it yet. Like,
yeah, you're good. Yeah, so we'll end here, the beginning of a new day on Dinosaur Island.
all right. Sounds